So here is one more tutorial, and in this tutorial we will be looking into the text files, that how we work with the text files through Informatica. For this I have prepared a text file. We have three dates, two amounts and one string field, and what we'll do is we'll do nothing, just take this text file as a target and as a source, and then we will transform it and the same fields, and we will create a new text file as a target. So what we can do is that afterwards, for your exercise, you can change the target and you can put into db or whatever you want to do, but you will have an idea that how we can work with the text files. So I have created a folder here, empty folder text file. What I will do is I will open up the source analyzer. Okay, now I will be creating a source. So what I will do is I will, if you have seen my previous tutorial, then I have import the sources from the database, but for this I am importing the source from the file. So what I will do is I will select all file. I will take this file as a source, and this is text.csv. Now there are options, right? We have a delimited or fixed width, so we will keep at delimited, but what we have done is that we have first row as a header, so we will click this and this number will automatically change into 2. See, so it will start importing from the second row. First row will be treated as columns name. Here what we did is that it is field 1, field 2, field 3, field 4, 5, and now if we can see that it's asking that what column data type we have. So we have like date time. For this we have text. For this we have again date time. For this we have numeric. For this we have numeric. For this we have date time. For this we create a finish, it will create a source. Okay, that's good. Now we want the same as a target, right? So what we'll do is we will go here, we will drag it here, and it will, the same definition will be created as a target as well. Okay, and now we will come into the mapping designer. We will drag the same source here. The source qualifier will be coming in with it, what I will underscore sv underscore to underscore csv to csv. Keep the name so that you can remember what you did. Here is the source qualifier. Now take the target, so as of now I'm not changing any properties. Let's see that how it behaves. I will save this mapping. Now the next step will be that we will be creating the workflows. Now let's begin with the workflows. And at the same time let's also open up the workflow monitor as well. So meanwhile it could get created, get started. So here the workflow empty file. What we will do is we will come into workflow designer, workflows, create, okay, name workflow as wf underscore csv underscore to underscore csv. Okay, start object would be appear, right? Go to session, here it will give you the option m underscore csv, the same mapping which we defined here. It was having the same name, so same option appeared there. Okay, so let's link it. So let's look at some of the properties. What it will do is it will take the from target file, it will put into the source directory. So source directory could be named as test data 11.output. Here's the source directory. If I can list it, I don't have any test data 11.out, right? So there is no such a file directory. So what let's just execute the workflow. First save it, execute it, let's see what errors does it give. Here map monitor is already open. Let's connect so that we can see the exact status of errors. Okay, start workflow from task. Okay, here the session start succeeded. Did our file came? Okay, our file came, but there is no data, right? So let's yeah, our file came, but there is no data. Let's look at try to debug that what the problem is. Okay, so if you can come down and you can see, okay, what it did, that it didn't pick up the date, right? Because the format well is mismatching somewhere. Let's right click it, edit. The date which we have in the file is mm/dd/yy, and if we see the properties, then we have a different date format. So let's change it so that it can work. mm/dd/yy. Okay, make this change and let's see if our thing can get restored. All the errors are the same of for dates, and as it skipped, so it tried to put up the null, but there is no null value for date, so it gave error as a overflow. So let's begin again. Start workflow from task. Let's see what it's saying. Okay, so it succeeded. Let's see the properties as well, and we can see if there is any errors. So what it did, okay, that's good, no errors. What it did, it read test data CSV, the same file from the source, and it read into test data 11.out. It's telling that total requested rows were 17. See, these number of rows are 17 count, and the effective rows are also 17, the total runtime, etc. Let's see now the server that did produce. The file is there. Let's see the content. Okay, that's good. So here is the content. Let's so if you can see 331 2007, loan 115, 331 2007, 15,000. See, so it worked, right? So what you can do is, now for the practice, is that you can change the target column. If you have any database, you can put the database. If you want to change any of the conditions, or you have some few more fields, then you can, what you can do is you can change the port as well. You can change the query as well, and not for the text file, but if for the DB is there. So that's it for this tutorial, and I will try to come up with some more tutorials which are more helpful to you. Thank you.